Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Salesforce real-time scenarios. So in the previous video, we discussed about the use case. How we are going to implement, we can discuss to the in this video. So let's jump to the our Salesforce arc. Come to the here. We have to the search with the flows. Click onto the flows. So let's create the one new flow here. Click onto the new flow. So as for the use case, we have to display by the two fields, one for the lookup field and another one is the text area field. So that's why here we have to select by the screen flows. User can able to select by the next approval user and um, approval comments. So that's why here we have to select by the as for the requirement, we have to select by the screen flows. So click on to the screen flow, create. So in the screen flows, I'm adding to the here screen flow. So here approval, submit for approval, title, submit for approval. This is the our screen name. And come to the here in this as for the requirement, first we have to display by the lookup field. So here we have to filter lookup. So that's why here I'm taking the choice lookup. So here we have to the label is the next approval user, next approval user. We have to here. So here this is the mandatory. So that's why here we have to select by the required. And here choice, which records we want to select, right? So that's why here we have to the choice. So before going to choice, first we need to get it by the respective user information, right? User ID. So that's why here first we have to save it up to here. We can remove the choice. This one we can add it later. So first we have to get it by the profile ID. Dynamically we have to get it. So that's why here how we are going to get it by the records. So here get records. Come to the here. So as for the requirement, we have to get it by the standard user profile users only. We have to filter to the standard user profile users who have the standard user profile. That users only we have to get it to the from the database. So that's why here we have to get it to the that profile record ID dynamically. So that's why here I am writing the standard user standard profile user profile record. We are fetching the that is right. So get it to the here standard profile record. So now here we have the profile object, right? So let's select by the profile object. So here we have to get it by the specific profile. So name equals to profile name equals to come to the my profile name. So come to the users. Quickly we have to find it by the profile name users. So in the users, so let's come to the here. This is the my profile name, custom standard user profile. Come to the here, we have to paste it by the profile name. So we are get it by the specific this profile record information. Okay. So let's come to the here. So here we have to the submit for approval. Now we have to take it by the one resource. So that resource for the choice record, right? So that's why here we have to take it by the one new resource. So here we have the resource is the record choice. So in this record choice, we have to take it by the user records, right? So here we have to the standard user, standard profile users. Let's take the name. So here we have to the user object, right? So user. So we have to filter the records who profiles who hold by the user na profile ID equals to profile ID equals to, just now we are getting the data. So here we have to get it by the profile ID. So in this we have to get it by the ID profile ID. Which records is matched, that records only filter to the now user lookup field. Okay, now we have to display by the choice label, right? So here either ID or name, we have to display by the name usually. So after selecting by the user, we can select by the ID only. In UI level, it is displayed by the name, but background we have to hold by the user ID. So that's why here we have to text it, map it to the user ID record here value. So click on done. We have prepared for the our record choice set here now. Let's come to the here screen flow. So earlier we removed, right? Now we are going to add it by the again to the choice lookup. So next approval user. So this must be the unique. Now here choice. Just now we are created a choice. This is standard profile user choice we are created. That is we have to select it by the here. Then it is the displayed by the that users only. Rest of the users will not be the displayed. Who have the standard user profile? That users only displayed by the here. We have the filter by the lookup field values. So, and next is the here, this is for the lookup field. Next is the, we have to display by the text area field. So text area. So here along text area field. So here approval comments. We have to give it by the approval comments here. This is the text area. So here, next to come to the here, we have to, instead of the finish method, we have to give it by the label name change to the submit. So here we have to custom name that is called the submit we are given. So click on done. So up to here we have to save first. Opportunity submit for approval. So save. Let's debug up to here. So click on to the here. Actually, we have the two users. One is the Abhi standard user, another one is the Abhiram. So we have to check it out which users will be the submit to the here. Click on to the run. So here next approval user and approval comment. See here. Only standard user is appear. Abhiram will not be the appear to the here. See here, we can't able to search it by that is why, because means we are added by the filter condition who have the standard user profile, that users only able to, we can search it by the here. Okay. So now here we can add it by the our comments. Okay. So approval comments, just I'm giving to the here like this. Once we click on the submit, we have to submit for the approval, right? How we are going to submit, we can check it to the in the next video. In the next video, we can give it to the action for to the approval action, how we are going to do the approval action. Let's see in the next video. Stay tuned. Thank you.